let's just start finding your seat. And let's actually start with the eyes open. Just taking in the space around you. You can start with the eyes somewhat still, just taking in the light. And maybe just slowly move your awareness around the room, letting your eyes move with your head, just taking in the objects, whatever meaning they may have for you, or a sense of weight or color. Maybe just take in one, really settle onto that, and then maybe move to another object. And just the sense of the space of the room around, right, through your peripheral vision as you're looking. Slow and deliberately. And then pause for a moment, close your eyes, and still have the sense of the room, the light, the objects, and the sense of your body in the room. Maybe even a sense of distance between you and objects, or between you and the ceiling or the walls, the floor. And then let your awareness come a little deeper in, right, to your own body, sense of your arms, right arm to left arm, the relationship arms to legs. And then maybe even deeper in, sense of your breath. Notice what changes in your relationship to the room or your awareness of the room. Maybe through kind of feeling into or listening for the beat of your heart. Even noticing the rhythm of your breath, the cadence, the speed, where it moves. Lower, higher, front, back. And then maybe even the sense of light coming in through your eyelids. Good, and just the felt sense in your body. So not just placement of things, but the felt sense, cool, warm, soft, spacious, even moving towards emotions. Right, so maybe feeling a density that may be felt as a frustration or sadness. And again, it may not hit that level of emotion yet, but just really feeling into the geography, right? The inner geography of your body, the inner landscape. Might show up as color, as sound, image, song, smell. Even notice your awareness, your ability to focus, to hold attention on the spaces in your body. Maybe even just for a moment, feeling the weight of your own body. Maybe even the weight or the weightlessness, almost like the planet, like this mass. It seems to be somehow suspended in space in relationship to other planets, the sun, other suns. Maybe even just feeling into a sense of space in your own, a spaciousness or an ease or an openness or a vastness that holds the qualities of you or your awareness. Right? Maybe the spaciousness feels like the space in your room. Or maybe it's a bigger sense of space, the space being outside, or the space between planets. Or the space that holds the galaxies and the universes, the multiverse. Notice what amount of space feels comfortable. And it could be very close in. It could be deep inside your own bones. It could be just outside of your body. It could be at the far ends of the universe. Where is it for you? And in this sense of spaciousness, noticing movement, and noticing stillness. And maybe they're in contrast, maybe they're the same. Maybe they're just different aspects of you. At a still point and a fluidness. And maybe just the sense also of just this center line, like this almost golden filamentine thread from perineum to crown. Maybe threading through the chakras, like threading through beads, extending down into earth below, and up. Maybe sense of higher self, soul, or source above. Even source below earth, below atmosphere. Right, reaching as far out as you need on this filamantine thread, this golden thread out to where source is. Even the sense of source all around. So this sense of reaching towards it and it then moving back in, weaving, threading back to source within. Maybe that is in still point, maybe it's even deeper in. You're noticing that movement in or even movement out or both. Going back to that sense of still point and movement. Source around, source within. And then almost just imagining a very gentle, like a grid, just almost like a scaffolding along that center line. Just very gentle light, just an intention of support, structure, coherence. Really, in a sense, supporting this center line, or what we might today just call the line of purpose. Right, in a sense, kind of allowing this coherence or structure to support your intentions for this kind of solstice, right? The pause that starts to happen shortly in a day or so as we get closer to solstice. Just that again, top of the inhale, this pause in the fullness, right? Our space of clarity or refinement. Or deeper attunement. To what we are kind of bringing forward. And then letting this golden matrix almost kind of weave and sort and tend and clear. Almost releasing what isn't yours to carry in this moment. Releasing it to be kind of cleaned and cleared and tended, and returned back to where it belongs. Any places of you that are distracted or elsewhere or entangled, that are ready to come back, right, as right, that movement back towards your own purpose. Again, letting it be cleaned and cleared as it comes gently home in a pacing, in a way that feels clarifying, feels good. And just that sense of coming home to yourself. And in this, again, this space, just a sense of settling, softening, allowing, receiving anything that needs to kind of move through, move in, move out, organize, clarify, almost attuning to what is in alignment with your highest good and the good of all. Feeling any support around you, within you. And maybe just highlighting any clarity or I guess kind of just a clear message or symbol or word that you might carry with you. And then these last few moments, just almost a sense of mending, maybe even a sense of flowers, just moving through our system and just offering coherence and beauty, elegance. Exquisiteness. And letting your breath start to lengthen. Coming back to that awareness of the mundane, your body, the fold of your legs, the pressure of your hips on whatever you're sitting on, temperature of the room, the light in the room. Maybe even opening your eyes when you're ready and just connecting to the space, the light, the objects, you in this space. Maybe just one hand on heart, one hand on belly. Stay. Thank you very much.